In this video, I'll be showing you how to write a personal statement. The same statement, the same approach, the same strategy that has helped me win prestigious scholarships like graduate school in US, in Canada, fully funded, fellowships like Mandela Washington Fellowship, American University Dissertation Award, to mention a few. So you are talking to someone who has won many prestigious scholarships, fellowships, and grants. And I'll be sharing the same strategy that has helped me be a star. Okay, we have a guest here. My baby, she wants me to hold her, but this video must be done. I'm not going to postpone it. That's how we roll. Now, start with your story. Your story is your positionality. For example, you see me, I'm a scholar, I'm a practitioner, I'm a mom. That's my positionality, right? And I've had a series of events that I always share. I'll tell you one of those stories I always share. And remember, the closest distance between something that happened 10 years ago or even 200 years ago and today is a story. So always start with a story. There's a story I always tell. It's a real story, it is verifiable. And what's that story? It's my water story. So what's my water story? In 2011, right, just after the post-election violence in Nigeria, I was posted to Bauchi, the same state where core members, were killed, because in Nigeria we have this mandatory youth service corps where every Nigerian undergraduate under the age of 30 must serve the country for 1 year. So every Nigerian graduate under the age of 30 must serve the country for 1 year. And in Bauchi, it was on the news that over 10 or was it 20 corps members at that time were killed, right? So that was the same place I was posted to. And I lived in a church. I survived an explosion. One midnight, there was an explosion. The walls were shattered, our windows. It was a very horrific experience. And we later found out that it was Boko Haram so that did that. So at that time, the government were like, you know what? Anybody who wants to, be posted to their state of preference, they can, because they do not want to bear that guilt, that pain of losing more core members. Well, guess what? I found out a community, because then I was a news reporter. So I found out a community of about 6,000 people who did not have access to potable water. And I was able to work with them to facilitate sinking the first borehole that provided clean water for them for the very first time. So the people named the place after me and they gave me a chieftaincy title. You see the story? I always tell this story, but I tell it in a way that someone who is not a Nigerian can still connect. And that always does the magic. So tell your story again and again. Do not think like you're tired. Don't ever feel like, oh, you have shared this so much. Oh, that's enough. Repetition is important in what we're doing. So share your story. Now, show your purpose. Why is this important? Why do you care about this problem? How can you connect it to the SDGs? What's the future like if this problem is not solved? You have to really show that this is an emergency. And if you're wondering what's your purpose, listen, I created something you have never seen before. It's not a course, not an app. It's called what? It's called Purpose to Global Impact Playbook. If you're trying to discover your purpose or you want to get clarity on your purpose, click the link to get that Purpose to Global Impact Playbook. It's has free. There's free access. Yeah, you can download answers. There's a lot you can do in that Purpose to Global Impact Playbook. Okay, it will help you begin to think clearly. Help you gain clarity of your own purpose. This is not something ChatGPT can give you. Trust me, because it comes from within. Okay. Now the next thing is what? Show your experience. Listen, those things you have done even while you were still in high school, you were still in secondary school. Don't think that it's not relevant. It's relevant. Show your leadership traction. Because some of them will say they want people who have over 10 years of experience or who have traction. How do you show that? You have to show that from the things you have been doing. Okay? Even in church, do not leave anything unturned. Just document everything in such a way that you can connect one to the other. Show your academic background. And if your academic background does not link to what you're doing, it's okay. There's something called leadership as practice. Leadership as practice is not about authority, it's not about position, it's about impact. So show the impact of what you're doing. I'm talking about numbers, okay? Community work. Talk about it. Your relevant project, your achievement, talk about it. Show your contribution. Listen, this is not just about academics here because they want somebody who is all rounder. If it's a university scholarship or you're writing for, they want somebody who has shown competency in character and learning. That's there. What's that character? Leadership. Learning is your degree. So ensure that you show, the skills, your strengths, the strength you bring to the program. Don't even think that anything you have here is to be seen is a disadvantage. If you're someone living with a disability, how have you been able to change how people see those that are disabled? What solutions do you have to prefer? Listen, brag, be ambitious. That is what they want because they are investing in people who can change tomorrow. So do not even play small. That brings us to the number fifth point. Show your future vision. What you want to do after the program. Like, don't be modest. How the program fits into your long-term goals. The impact you hope to make, you have to show that well. If you want to get over 300 directory or fellowship, I've created a directory over 300 plus postdoc fellowships, grants, summer schools, internships. I have it in my Purpose to Global Impact Playbook. Click the link here and you would see it. Like, it's exhaustive. And if you're someone who needs discipline, you want a tracker, opportunity tracker, I created that also in that Purpose to Global Impact Playbook. That's why I said it's not something you have seen before. It's not a book, it's not an app, it's not um, a course that will bore you. You would love what you get. Now, close with confidence. I like to say what? Find a very popular proverb. There's one of the things I like to share is what? If you want to go far, go with people. If you want to go fast, go alone. I'm a team maker, I'm a team leader, so I'm a team person. So I like to go what? Far. Those kind of things show that you're someone who like collaboration. End with a very powerful proverb, a very powerful quote, and I'm routing for you. You've got this, so just go and write that personal statement and bring it all together. And I just can't wait to hear all your success stories. If you try all the strategies that I've shared with you, I'm telling you, in the next 1 year, you would win several fellowships and you'd be proud of yourself. Don't forget to check the link on this post for the free version of my Purpose to Global Impact Playbook if you want to go global and start winning all the whole global opportunities. See you on the next one. My name is Dr. Chubuz Azubike, and please subscribe. I did this with my daughter here. It's not easy. She's just, very clingy to mom, but it's okay. I told myself that instead of me to give excuses, it's not about perfection, it's about getting it done, right? I'm going to get things done. So support me, subscribe, share. I really appreciate your support.